Hey everyone, welcome back to another plan with me. I am planning for the first week of June, which is June 1st through the 7th, which I love how that lines up. So nice. And I'm using the gamer kit from ScribblePrintsCo this week because this week was my husband Brian's birthday, and this kit was like largely inspired, or at least the fashion boy boxes were inspired by Brian. So I really wanted to use it. I thought it would be absolutely perfect since he has been playing video games as long as I've known him, probably his whole life. Definitely his whole life, but as long as I've known him, and I think it's really cool. So the colors are really bright, really bold. There's a lot of colors in this kit, and I was feeling a little bit ambitious, so I pulled out a lot of different wiggles, plus I'm using hollow bougie boxes and hollow here and there because I feel like hollow went really well with this spread. So I cannot tell you the exact names of every single one of the wiggles. 3 of them are in the new format. The oil slick, I believe, is like the black, and then there is the shiny blue, which I believe sold out already, and then there's like the magenta pink one, and then I also used a really, really old school green one, and orange soda, I believe, is the old school one. Those two should still be available in the shop potentially for $8, and then the other ones, except for the blue, I think, are still available. Yeah, I used quite a bit. It was a little bit of a struggle, the base especially, but and I guess too when I was doing like the characters and stuff, because I wanted to pull in as much of the color icons and the scripts as possible and not just use solely hollow, but it was a little bit of a struggle, but I did it. Also, this bottom washi was definitely a struggle because I wanted to adjust it like a dingbat, and I should just learn not to adjust it, just let it go off because it doesn't matter. But I used the oil slick for the bottom washi. I used oil slick for a lot of the full box overlays as well as the glitter header overlays. I thought the black looked really cool on top of the color of the glitter headers. I don't know, I felt like it stood out a little bit. I don't know. It's late and I'm very, very tired, but that's how I feel. Andrea also let me use the leftovers that she had used for this kit from Sadie Stickers of the bow overlays, so I kind of put them on boxes that I felt correlated really well with them. I'm also using the black with rainbow wiggle for my sidebar. The rainbow wiggle would have looked really cool with this kit, but I was just feeling a little bit ambitious. But anyway, back to Sadie Stickers. So I used the bow boxes. I definitely wanted to use one on Brian, so I used the kind of blue-green one because it matched. And then any of the boxes that I felt kind of went with the colors that I had, I put it on top of because I wanted it to kind of blend in. Here I am showing you all of my wiggle options. I kind of went in order of the glitter headers as far as my date covers go. Yeah, sorry, I was trying to fix my hair there. Oh, and I was having like a real big issue with the orange 2. Every single number was cut out, and the 2 was kind of cut out, but I couldn't get the sides to pull up, so I do end up just pulling up a 20 and just cutting off the 0 because it was just easier, because the 2 for some reason was just not coming up. But yeah, that's kind of my base. Everything that I did not put these Sadie Stickers bow overlays on, I use the oil slick. I think it's oil slick. I'm gonna feel so dumb if I just keep saying oil slick and that's not correct. But I put that on the rest of them, and then like I said, I did put those on the headers as well, and that's pretty much my base. Oh, also on my sidebar, I did put in just happy birthday with a fox and cactus little birthday boy. I think the birthday boys are so cute. I hope she still has these in her shop because I kind of want to purchase another sheet because I pretty much used and abused the sheet counting down to his birthday this past couple of weeks. But yeah, I really do like the way this turned out. I think it's very bold. I've been sticking to like my pastels and my light colored kits for a while, and it's very colorful and fun and different, and it was a little bit more difficult than I have, done in the past. I haven't really had to think that much with planning. Planning has just come very second nature to me, like what I need as far as, wiggles and stuff. It's all super easy, but having to pull out multiple was really fun to kind of get a feel of doing something a little bit different. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the week. This week kind of was boring. I don't know. It just wasn't really like super interesting. Nothing crazy happened. I'm sure that's like not something you want to hear at the top of a plan with me. This week sucked, but I mean, it kind of did. It just wasn't like super fun. I don't know. Anyway, so on Monday, the first thing I put in was the little custom me packaging order stickers to mark that I packaged orders at work this day, and I also did use a hollow package orders script. I then put in a Once More With Love Munchkin holding mail because I did put in a request to forward our mail for USPS this day. I've said this many times, but we still have our apartment. We have it till mid-July, so I just kind of put in the requests now because we've still been checking the mail every time we go over there. But I was like, let's just put it in because like I don't want there to be any issues. I'll just deal with it. And then I did put in a little chicken nugget doodle and a Wendy's script because we did end up getting Wendy's for dinner, so it's like on the way between our apartment and our house. And I've just been craving it ever since I got the chicken nuggets like one time in the past 2 weeks. It's kind of been all I've been thinking about, at least as far as fast food goes. It's like the only fast food that doesn't really mess me up too bad. I have like a weak stomach now, which makes me really sad. Anyway, moving on, I used one of the orange icons. I wanted to pull in as many like icons and of course, the different colored scripts as possible. I used the orange icon with a package to mark that my, Happy Wax, maybe? I think is the brand. My warmer came from Amazon. I'll put a link to it down below if I can remember, but I ordered one of the wax warmers off Amazon. I just got like a plain white one, but they have different colors and stuff. And I really liked it because it has like the silicone top, so it's super easy just to pop the wax out when you're completely done with it, like after it's done cooling. Obviously, you don't want to just pop out pure hot liquid. But I was really excited that it came because I had some Scentsy wax melts still left over, and then of course I had placed an order for wax melts, which will be in a haul here soon. I'm actually sitting here staring at all of the stuff I need to haul, and it's kind of a lot. Yeah. But anyway, so that came and I was really excited about it, and then I did do some planning this night, so I used the black cloud sticker from Once More With Love with a planning time script in the blue, and then I did do dishes this night, which is kind of funny. I never normally do dishes. Not like normally, it's just like as of the past like maybe like a year, I don't know, I just haven't done dishes. Brian's always just kind of done it because he likes to keep the kitchen clean and like his space clean because he pretty much maintains the kitchen. But I did it this night, and then on Tuesday I put in a little coffee cup icon. I also had to cut out a little piece to cover the blue, and I cut the piece a little too short, so I had to cut a second one, but just because the icon doesn't cover the little things icon, if that makes any sense. And then I used a Duncan script from Letters to Apollo and Hollow, Letters to Apollo. I like the way that rhymes. I only got Duncan a couple of times this week, and I don't even think I've gotten Duncan once yet this week. I'm getting it tomorrow, which is Friday for me, which is today for you guys, and it'll be the first time I've gotten Duncan all week. I'm actually doing really, really good, but you'll see in my mid-month check-in. I'm doing good as far as Duncan, but not everything else. So there's that. And then I was in my feelings this day. Honestly, couldn't quite remember why, but I've said this many times, but my brain, I'm losing it, guys. Like, I used to be so on top of it, and I'm just not anymore. I just don't know what's happening. And this was just a little over a week ago. But I did do a little munchkin in the black hole because I thought that was really cute with an In My Feelings script in blue. And then I did use the pink package icon to mark that we got our Home Chef this day. I changed our Home Chef days to Wednesdays because it's easier because I'm off Wednesdays. But we got it on Tuesday. I love Home Chef. I've talked about it a lot. I do have a code for you guys if you want $35 off your first box. I highly suggest it. It's honestly the easiest thing. Like I said, I don't cook, but when I do cook, it's really easy to follow Home Chef, and the recipes are really good. We've tried a lot of different companies, and I feel like they're good, but I just feel like Home Chef is the most, I want to say homey, but like it's the most basic. Like it's food that like picky eaters like to eat is basically what I'm saying. So I really love Home Chef. We've been getting it for like 4 years, and I actually looked at my order history the other day and I was like, damn, we really have been getting it for like 4 years. But yeah, so we got that on Tuesday, and then we had some family cuddles this night, so I put in the little custom sticker of my little family that Kittenish Jess drew that Andrea gifted me for my birthday with a family cuddles hollow script. And then I did put in that I watched a movie with Avery this night, so I used a Disney Plus sticker from Once More With Love and a pink movie night script. I really couldn't tell you what movie we watched. I don't think we watched anything new because she's on like a Scoob kick. Like, we've watched Scooby, like, it's called Scoob, but we've watched Scooby-Doo, like, 1,000 times. I've tried to convince her to watch, like, the Scooby-Doo episodes on Netflix because, like, that's the kind of Scooby-Doo I'm into, you know? But she's just not down for it. She tells me every time we watch this movie, which is daily, that for Halloween, she is going to be Shaggy and Reggie is going to be Scooby, and I'm kind of down with it. I think that'd be really cute. So hopefully she sticks with that because I think that'd be super cute. But yeah, I have absolutely no clue what movie we watched Tuesday. I'm just going to assume Scoob because we didn't watch anything else. She will not get out of the Scoob phase. I've tried, but she's not there yet. Moving on to Wednesday. Wednesday was Brian's birthday. Makes me so happy. So I used the Fox and Cactus Boy birthday because it was his birthday. I did the sparkly hollow label sampler box. These are all in the shop. I want to use these like every spread because they're just so cute. And I put in, like I said, the Fox and Cactus sticker. I used a happy birthday script, and I did cut my with hubs script to just hubs. You can't really see it in the video, or maybe you can, but I felt like I couldn't see it in the viewfinder, but also I'm blind, so I don't know. So I put that in because it was his birthday. He turned 26, and then I put in the little avocado toast. I cut it in half from Papershire because we did get First Watch for breakfast because that's our favorite place, and that's pretty much all he wanted for his birthday. So we got First Watch. He gets avocado toast there. He gets a lot of different things, but he's kind of been on an avocado toast kick. I know First Watch is like a chain, so hopefully there's one close to you because it's so good. But I've been getting, as of recently, because I changed it up quite a bit, I get I think it's called the trifecta, and I get the Belgian waffle, and I'm telling you, like, chef's kiss. Like, every time I eat it, I want to cry. It's just so good. It's so good. It's so good. And their potatoes, they have the best potatoes. I don't know what it is, but they just have the best potatoes. Anyway, so we did that, and then he picked out the cutest little cake from H-E-B. Like, we were ordering curbside, and he was like, I want this cake. So it was so cute. It's this like little strawberry cake. It looked so delicious. I posted it on my Instagram story. So I used the little cake stickers from Fox and Cactus, and then I used the Eat All the Cake script, which is also from like the birthday, maybe it's the birthday bucket list sheet, I want to say, maybe from SPC. And then I put in a little Paper and Milk Maru sleeping with a nap script. Every time I have a day off, this happened this week too, I always take a nap with Reagan. She takes a really long nap about midway through the day, and I always just like lay down to cuddle her and I pass out, and it's every day off. I sleep for like 2-3 hours. I kill most of my day off, which makes me sad because I want to do so many things, but I just end up sleeping. So I napped for a good chunk of this day. And then afterwards, Brian made what he wanted for dinner, which was basically just a really nice ribeye, which was so good. I used the clinking glasses icon because it was a really nice dinner. And he made homemade mashed potatoes, asparagus, and a ribeye. And it was pretty bomb. Avery ate like her entire plate, just the steak though. Like, don't let me lie to you. She did not eat asparagus, and she refuses to eat mashed potatoes for some reason. Like, what? It's the most basic of foods, but I don't know, but it was delicious. And then afterwards we actually went and got Dairy Queen because I had been wanting Dairy Queen for so long. Ever since I was a little kid, I always get the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Blizzard. I'm not even kidding you. I've been getting it since I was probably like 3 or 4 years old. It's one of my earliest memories, is my papa bringing it home for me like every Friday. It's like my earliest memory. So I was craving it, and Avery got a caramel sundae. That's what she asked for. We pulled up to the menu, and I was like, what do you want, Avery? Like, you can pick anything. You can get a dipped cone, you can get a blizzard, a hot fudge sundae, like whatever you want. And she was like, I want vanilla ice cream with caramel. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to blame her. She's adorable, but I was just like, all right. So that happened. I used an ice cream doodle from Once More With Love, and then that night, Brian wanted to watch. We watched actually Ace Ventura during the day because he wanted to just lay on the couch and watch movies all day, which I'm down for. But then at night we watched Uncut Gems, which he had watched and he wanted me to watch. It's on Netflix if you're interested in watching it. I don't know if I liked it. I don't know. It just kind of like annoyed me. I was like, come on, fool. Like, you know better. You know better. But okay, it was okay. Moving on to Thursday, we got gas in the morning, which I like to mark, which I don't think I've been putting in my notes. Meh, it's okay. But we got gas in the morning, so I used a green icon to mark that, and then I did package orders again this day, so I used the same package orders sticker and script. And then I play the Disney Magic Kingdoms game on my phone. I've talked about this a few times in the past, and I do like to mark in my planner when new events start, and the Hercules event actually started this day, and I was super hyped. I had been waiting for the Hercules event, or I've been like putting it into the universe that I wanted a Hercules event for a very long time, and it finally happened, and I was super happy. So I used the little Hades because Marg doesn't have Hercules stickers yet, and I'm like, oh my god, I need a Megara in my life. So I'm like a baby Herc and a baby Pegasus. Oh, so cute. So anyway, I put Hades in because I was on like the villains sheet. And then we had a grocery pickup again this day. So I put in a little blue icon with a grocery run script in the pink. And then I used a squared off box because me and Brian watched shows this night. So I used the little like munchkins watching TV with a with hubs script. And then Reagan had a fever this night. She was so pitiful. Her fevers, she gets these like teething fevers that are so high. Like I almost want to talk to her doctor about it because they get like incredibly high and it freaks me out quite a bit. But she just had it for one day. She was teething and I knew she was teething. She was drooling. She was sleeping like crazy, fingers in her mouth, like constantly. Like, I mean, I knew she was teething. And she's got these 2 massive molars that just popped up. They're so huge. So anyway, she had a fever this day and it made me sad because she was so pitiful. Brian took a picture and sent it to me at work and she was in the corner of our couch surrounded by blankets and she looked so little. It was really cute. I just feel so bad, but obviously she is, I mean, a lot better now. She's totally back to normal now. Friday, it was payday, so I just used the blue payday script. And then I did work this day on, with the Reagan thing, I just cut the with Reagan as well and just put the Reagan script and I'm going to write sick or something underneath it. I've been wanting to try that recently, so that's what I did. Anyway, so on Friday I was working on silhouettes this day. I mean, you can see clearly the only day off I had was Wednesday, but sometimes I don't put in work. I don't know. It just kind of depends on how I'm feeling. But I used the flag with a little paper shire girl like working on silhouettes and the computer with a work script from the pink foil. And then I did call my mom this day. I tried to call my dad too, but he didn't answer. But I used the little Once More with Love phone munchkin with the call script. And then I did end up using a fox and cactus emoji face underneath it because me and Brian were like, not arguing, but we were just like, getting actively excited and like annoyed with each other because we've been wanting to do the 23andMe thing for so long, but we're like, why don't we just like ask our parents what we are? But like our parents don't know. So I called my mom. My mom was like, I don't know, we're from Ohio. I'm like, Mom, that doesn't like, no, that's not what we are. We want to know what our ethnicities are, like what our backgrounds are. So we did like a ton of digging and like, I think we're still going to do the 23andMe thing, but like we figured out that we're like mostly pretty German and Brian's like very Polish, obviously, Krasinski, and what is it, Puerto Rican and he's Mexican and Spanish, like from Spain, and then I'm very German, Scandinavian, what else? English. Oh, and I have ancestors from Israel. That was interesting to me, but I still think I'm going to do the 23andMe because I'm like, I don't trust any of you, especially because my mom was like, what's 23andMe? I'm like, what is 23andMe? Do you like even, are you even, what? Okay. So anyway, yeah, we're probably going to end up doing that for like Christmas or something because like, I need to know, but I used the fox and cactus like laughing emoji face because it was a wreck. We were just like calling all of our parents and all of our parents were giving us the runaround. I was not happy about it. Anyway, then I did do dishes again this night, so I used the same dishes sticker with a dishes script, and then I did film this night as well, so I used the oil slick little filming slate, and then the film script. Sorry, I was trying to figure out how I was going to say that. Anyway, moving on to Saturday. Saturday I had McDonald's for lunch. Andre offered it, so I took it up, but McDonald's always makes my tummy feel funky, so I was a little sad afterwards. But I did get to use the cute little McDonald's emojis from Coffee Monsters Co. that I have a ton of that I just never use. And then I used the McDonald's food script, so win-win, kind of. And then I did actually pool orders this day. My brain was mush this day. So I used the little like packaging order sticker from Papershire with the pool orders script from SPC. And then we tried Reales, I believe that's how they pronounced it when we called it in, because Andre had been suggesting it to us and it's on the way home. It's like an Italian place here in Austin, in North Austin, and when we pulled up, I have never felt more at home. Like it was definitely like one of those hole-in-the-wall Italian places that you know is really good, and we really enjoyed it. I used a little Sparkly Hollow label sampler to mark it with a Papershire spaghetti food doodle thing. Because it was pretty good. We got caprese, which is like my favorite thing on the planet. I got baked ziti, but I kind of wish I tried something else. And Brian got chicken piccata, which was also very good. And we got a ton of bread. So much bread. It was just a lot. And then the kids were just basic. We got them like spaghetti, which was normal. But it was so good. Will I get it again? Probably. Was it kind of expensive? Yes, but also worth it. So another win-win. Moving on. This night I was in like a cleaning frenzy. Typically me and Brian clean the house like together every night and just do like a very, I would say, minimal cleanup, but it is a little bit more in depth because there's a lot to do after dinner because my children just like to throw their food on the ground. So first I did it, well basically I just did it all by myself this night because Brian had to go do schoolwork and I was just like, okay, I'm sorry, I can't go to bed with the house a mess. I just can't. It drives me insane. So I put the little cat litter sticker because I've been wanting to use it to mark me cleaning up the cat litter, which is like an entire process because it's not just sifting out the cat litter. Our cats like to kick it halfway across the room, so I have to sweep the entire floor to get all the litter. And then I put a little like made munchkin with the tidy up script because I was cleaning like a crazy person. And then I did end up planning this night, so I used a little munchkin planner with a planning time script to mark that. Moving on to Sunday, which is funny that I said all this because you're about to see. Moving on to Sunday, the first things first. Sorry, I am burping. Oh, is it really already 10 o'clock? I am so tired. I have to take a shower still. Oh, and I have to pack the kids' stuff. Oh, I'm so tired. Anyway, I had Dunkin' this day, so I used like another coffee cup. This one was from the orange sheet with the Dunkin' script, again from Letters to Apollo. And then I used the rolling eyes munchkin head face thing because we had people come out to mow our lawn. Like we hired people to come out and mow our lawn, and they did our front yard fine. And then when they did our backyard, which was originally sod put down and it's been growing like crazy, so I figured all the patches had grown in. They went to do our backyard and they were like, this isn't right. And we were like, what? Basically the lawn people originally, like the people contracted to do our lawn before we moved in, messed it all up, and there's like huge holes in our lawn, and basically they were like, yeah, if you let your kids run around out here, like they're gonna break their ankles. Like this wasn't done correctly. So we had to like call the contractor, and she had to get in touch with the lawn people, and they're gonna come out, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna rip it all up and fix it, which I'm very thankful for, but like it shouldn't have happened in the first place. So it was just like a whole debacle, and like it's just so annoying. So I put a rolling eyes thing because I was like, why is this an issue? Like I just want to have a nice mowed normal lawn so I can buy like a sprinkler and let my kids play outside without like worrying about them breaking their ankles. But there's that. And then I did edit and upload this night, so I used a little icon with the edit script, and then I spent a lot of time just kind of like playing with my girls this night, so I used just like the emoji mom and child with the girls script and the with the girls script to mark that. And then I did quite a bit of online shopping this day. I have no excuse, I just did it. So I used the shopping on the computer munchkin with a shopping script. And then you know how I said like the night before that like I can't go to bed if the house is dirty? Totally did that Sunday. I was exhausted. I was sitting upstairs and I was like, I could do the dishes right now or I could go to sleep. And I chose to go to sleep. And I was really upset about it because I'd been so good, but I was too tired to clean. So I put the little tired AF script with like the munchkin drooling because I passed out. I'm so disappointed in myself because I've been doing so good. I actually, like I said, it's 10 o'clock right now, but I don't think I swept the floors tonight. Do I want to go downstairs and do it? Kind of. I don't know. I'm like in a weird funk right now where I just want to clean everything as much as possible. But that is pretty much it. I am doing the deco, and I decided against doing twinkle bits at the top because I figured that would just be too much of a headache to try and like count out the amount of like bits and then figure it out from there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye, guys.